Because what was the ridiculous rumor? First,
well,
that.
The ridiculous rumor was she went on a show in Australia or something, and she had this very broadcloth type dress. And she wasn't huge pregnant. She was very proud of her little stomach. And she bent over, and the fabric of the dress bent.
So it looked like...
Well, of course, it fell to the front and bent. And they said, they started this vicious, horrible rumor that she wasn't pregnant, and that those were
prosthetics, that she wasn't carrying the baby.
Yeah, that she wasn't carrying the baby.
Y'all, Tina Knowles spent her entire memoir press run trying to put the Beyoncé surrogate rumors in the ground. Called them horrendous. Called them disgusting. Said it was one of the worst times of her life. But the internet has read that book, sis. And online, they're saying Mama Tina did the exact opposite of what she set out to do. Because tucked inside that defense were two words that drama pages and TikTok have been chewing on for over a year. Tina wrote that she helped camouflage her daughter's growing pregnancy with wardrobe tricks. And folks looked at that page and said, ma'am, you don't camouflage a real pregnancy. You wear maternity clothes. So now folks are asking, did Tina Knowles just give us the closest thing to a confirmation we've ever had? Sit down. Let me get into it. You gotta rewind to October 2011 to understand why the streets never let this go. Beyoncé made an appearance on an Australian talk show called Sunday Night HD with Molly Meldrum.
And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on. As ridiculous as it sounds, you know I did my research, and we've got the video to prove. Hold on. So people started questioning, was this baby bump real or fake? Now, take a look at the video. Okay, so here's Beyoncé, and she's walking out, and everything is fine. She's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down, and, okay, no, we're going to rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy.
Sat down on camera with what we all thought was a full pregnancy belly under a flowy dress and the belly folded. Deflated on live television. The clip went viral instantly and has been recirculating ever since. Tina has always said it was just the fabric, said it was a very broad cloth type of dress that bunched. But that explanation, sis, has never satisfied the internet. Not in 2011, not in 2026. The clip is still out there, and folks still play it back frame by frame. And the conditions around that pregnancy didn't help. Beyoncé didn't even publicly announce she was pregnant until the MTV VMAs that August, 4 months before her due date. 4 months. Most women have been showing for half that long. The pregnancy was hidden from the public and from most of the family until the very end. Blue Ivy was born the 7th of January 2012, and the rumors started before that baby could even hold her own head up. Now fast forward to the 22nd of April 2025. Tina releases her memoir Matriarch, and she devotes real pages to addressing the surrogate rumors directly for the first time. Sat down with people. Sat with Gayle King on CBS Mornings. Said she was so enraged she wanted to curse people out, but Beyoncé told her not to respond. Said this should have been a sacred experience. Called the rumors one of the worst times of her life.
It makes my family a liar. It makes everybody around her complicit to a lie. You know,
that made you angry.
Oh, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was never so enraged because it should have been a sacred experience. And what they didn't know is that my child had been through a couple miscarriages, which were so painful.
We didn't know that at the time, yes.
It was so painful.
But then, the actual lines in the book started circulating online, and the internet went wild. In her own words, Tina wrote, "A tangible thing I could do for her was to continually find new ways to camouflage her growing pregnancy with all sorts of wardrobe tricks." She wrote, "I vowed to help her keep it an absolute secret as long as possible. Sis, camouflage, wardrobe tricks, an absolute secret." Drama TikTok zeroed in on that word camouflage and would not let it go. Because the internet's saying a real, healthy pregnancy doesn't need to be camouflaged. It needs maternity clothes. The wording itself, fans are saying, was the giveaway. Tina meant it as a defense. People online are calling it a slip, but here's the question fans started asking next, and this is where it goes from suspicious to disturbing. If Tina was out here camouflaging Beyoncé's pregnancy with wardrobe tricks, then sis, whose pregnancy was the camouflage covering? Because people online keep coming back to one name, Kathy White.
Beyoncé might not be Blue Ivy's biological mother. Also, do not come for me. This is just like a fun little theory. It's not that deep. People thought that she wore a fake baby bump during her pregnancy. There's this viral interview where it looks like her stomach is deflating when she sits down. See? and no pregnant woman could naturally experience this.
Kathy Corina Corey White, 28 years old, Howard University graduate, fitness and beauty expert, ran her own PR firm called White Label PR, built that from the ground up. Beautiful black woman, smart, on her way. And she's also alleged to have been Jay-Z's mistress. Internet sleuths surfaced photos of Kathy at Tao nightclub in Las Vegas with Jay-Z and another industry mogul back in 2010. Once she got outed online, fans say her social media, Facebook, Twitter, all of it got wiped clean. Now here's the timing that the internet has never let go of. The 28th of August 2011, Beyoncé reveals her pregnancy at the MTV VMAs. The whole world is talking about Blue Ivy. Days later, the 2nd of September 2011, Kathy White's death was reported at her Manhattan apartment. 28 years old, officially ruled a brain aneurysm. A 28-year-old fitness expert who died of a brain aneurysm days after a global pregnancy reveal. The official explanation is on the record. The internet has never accepted it.
This is the lady that Kathy White, Jay-Z mistress, that's literally not alive no more, told that she was going to tell a tell-all book to before she was unalive. This lady recently, first of all, her name is Liz Crocken, and she recently had an interview with Tasha K that's like damn near 3 hours long. It's actually a really great interview. I think you guys should go listen to it. But she talks about how literally she was about to do the interview with Kathy White, and a day later, she was unalive.
In 2011, Liz says she was assigned to investigate the Jay-Z and Kathy affair reports. Says she spoke to Kathy directly. Says Kathy initially denied knowing Jay-Z, but once Liz showed her the Tao photos, Kathy agreed to consider going public. And days later, Kathy was gone. Years later, Liz reignited the whole thing on X in March 2024, accusing Jay-Z of having Kathy silenced. Tweeted, and I'm paraphrasing her post, said there's a reason Kanye said Jay's got hitters. Kanye himself has said on stage and online that Jay-Z's got hitters, has rapped about it.
Jay-Z called me, bro. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got please don't send him at my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man.
So did Jay-Z have her silenced? Liz is the one saying it. The internet is the one running with it. And the receipts fans bring up keep stacking. Online sources claim Beyoncé and Jay-Z paid $1.3 million to lock down an entire hospital floor for Blue Ivy's birth, with everybody on the floor required to sign NDAs. Why all the secrecy? Fans are asking. If there was nothing to hide. Drama pages claim Beyoncé's daughter song video from Cowboy Carter was filmed in front of Kathy White's old apartment building. A 2020 blind item alleged Kathy's friend Claudia Jordan, reportedly the woman who connected Kathy to Jay-Z in the first place, became convinced over the years that the rapper had her friend unalived and has been scared silent ever since. And if you think that's where the questions stop, sis, they don't. And here's where it gets messy. Because once people started rereading the Blue Ivy timeline, they started looking at the other kids too. Rumi and Sir Carter were born the 13th of June 2017. Beyoncé announced the twin pregnancy with that famous floral photo. Talked about it being a difficult pregnancy. And ever since the twins were born, y'all, where is Sir? Where is Sir Carter? Because Rumi shows up. Rumi was at the Super Bowl in 2026. Blue Ivy is everywhere. Met Gala, Cowboy Carter Tour, Beyoncé Bowl.
You know, my granddaughter, Rumi, told me, she says, Grandma, I said, how do you feel when you wave and everybody's screaming? She said, it feels powerful. Beyonce's introducing you, and Rumi goes to her and she's saying, Mommy, Mommy, and you went, excuse you. She did like a mama bear move, like, stand aside, little girl, for just a second.
But Sir, 3 years in a row, Sir was not at the Super Bowl, was not on stage during Cowboy Carter Tour dates, only showed up in a brief home video montage during Beyoncé's Protector performance. Tina has said Sir is quiet, said he's into books and numbers, not into fashion or the spotlight. That's the official line, but the internet's not buying it. There are entire Reddit threads dedicated to the question, why is it you think we never see Sir, but we see Blue and Rumi? Fans on X and Threads constantly post what happened to their son. They never show him. And drama pages are connecting the Sir never seen angle right back to the surrogate theory. Tell me in the comments, have you ever seen Sir Carter? Because I want to know. Then came March 2026. Drama TikTok exploded exploded with a new angle. A TikTok account at celebritea.blinds posted a video titled Jay-Z to be questioned about surrogate farms in India. Over 30,000 likes. 600 plus comments, viral all through March. The video alleges, and look, none of this is verified, that Beyoncé and Jay-Z make 6 figures a day off an alleged surrogate operation, and that the women involved are mistreated. Nothing proven, nothing confirmed, but the traction is real and the conversation hasn't stopped. Because that's the pattern people keep pointing to. 3 pregnancies, 3 different stories, but every single one involves heavy secrecy and selective visibility. Blue Ivy, the deflating belly, the 4-month hide, the camouflage admission. Rumi and Sir, the difficult pregnancy framing. Then twins, where only one is regularly seen. The through-line drama pages keep stitching together is Tina's own memoir line. I vowed to help her keep it an absolute secret as long as possible. That's not a denial. Online they're saying, that's a confession with a smile. And Tina herself hasn't stopped the press cycle. The 5th of May 2026, she's on the Today Show, talking the Met Gala the day after Beyoncé returned to the carpet with Blue Ivy as co-chair.
Seeing Beyoncé and your granddaughter, Blue Ivy, on the red carpet, what did you think?
Oh my God, I got really emotional, shed a few tears. It was kind of reminiscent because Beyoncé started, her first red carpet at 15 and Blue is 14. And so just seeing her out there looking confident and beautiful, it just brought tears to my eyes.
I mean, it's like
Throughout 2026 book tour, interviews, magazine covers, every appearance refreshes the conversation. Every quote becomes a new clip. The more Tina talks, the more drama TikTok has to dissect. So here's where we land. Tina Knowles wrote a book to defend her daughter against rumors she called horrendous. And somewhere on those pages, depending on who you ask, she either set the record straight or she handed the streets the receipt they've been waiting on for 15 years. The deflating belly clip is still out there. The camouflage line is still in the book. Sir Carter is still rarely seen. Kathy White is still gone. And the question that started in 2011 has never been louder than it is right now. So you tell me, do you think Tina's memoir was a defense or was it a slip? Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me what you really think. Hit that like, subscribe if you new around here, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, baddies.